Today we're talking about how it feels to be abandoned and whose fault is it anyway, because that really matters. Abandonment is so common that we don't quite realise how hard it is for every child who goes through it, because they still melt our hearts with their cheeky little grins, even in the midst of it. But make no mistake, abandoned kids are smiling through pain. It takes at least 6 months for a little girl to fully realise that her dad's not coming home. But she'll get it. One day she'll get it. And then she'll look in the mirror and she'll tell herself, I don't need him anyway. But deep down, that hurt never leaves her. It burrows down deep, just out of reach, but never really gone. And then one day, she'll catch herself smiling again. There's strength that's hard-won in that smile of hers. It's a story of survival, but not everybody sees that. It's like they've built this cubby on shaky ground. It'll stand, but it'll rattle hard when the wind blows because it's not built on a secure foundation. We need to never forget that abandonment is hard on kids. So how does it feel to be abandoned? Well, a father leaving a girl is going to bother her for her whole life. Because when he left, it made her feel worthless. You see, she's got memories of her dad tucking her in bed at night and giving her cuddles and kisses and riding up on his shoulders. So she starts thinking, well, maybe he's changed. Maybe my dad's bad now. She knows that her dad's out there somewhere, and her feelings about this are like unwanted vegetables on your plate. No matter how much you push them around each day, they're back again the next day. Adults feel abandoned too, like when somebody they love ghosts them or estranges from them. But an adult can usually work out that if they didn't do anything harmful or abusive, it wasn't their fault. But kids can't step back and think, maybe my dad didn't know how to handle things. Kids are all about the here and now. They don't get to explore hidden motives. All they know is their dad should be here, and he's not. A father who walks out on a child does so because he's struggling within himself. But what father is going to look his child in the eye and tell her that he doesn't have what it takes to change or heal? He can't tell a child that she's better off without him because she might beg him to stay. He's usually a defeated man, but she still wants him to climb a mountain for her. She needs him to. He's her father. He's her world. There's one surprising thing that abandoned kids do that always flies under the radar because it doesn't look like it's much of a problem. Actually, it looks like it's an awesome strength. Picture an abandoned girl who's got this outstanding ability to connect with others. It doesn't matter who they are, teachers, friends, coaches. It's like she's this social magnet just pulling everyone in. But the thing that no one realises is she's anxiously clinging to others to fill the hole that her father left. But all of these little scraps of connection that she gets doesn't add up to anything like what she's lost. It's an impressive safety net, but it won't fill the void of an absent parent. When asked how she manages with so many friendships, she says, it's not like I need to hang out with any of these people. I just need to know that they're there if I need someone. Now the parent who's still present for the child wonders, why aren't I enough for her? Why isn't she coming to me? Well, she does come to that parent, but she needs more help than she can get from just one person. Because she's always worried that she doesn't have what it takes. Picture this, a child grasping onto her dad's hand like it's her lifeline and staring into the big black dark forest that represents her future. Her grip on his hand tightens as she fires questions at him. What if I need help? What if I can't cope? Who will help me? That forest is her future, full of all the challenges that she must face now without him. She's built this great supportive network because she doubts her strength. And when she's older, if she still gets people to carry her and do for her the things that she could do for herself, she'll fail to build up her own strength. And if we zoom in on all those connections that she's made, we might find that she's been thrown out the door to her heart like a 24/7 sail. She may hold little power in these relationships. She's been sharing her deepest secrets and handing out trust like it's candy. And she rarely says no to people, because that's how you get connections fast, by saying yes. I can never judge a man for walking out on his child, because I don't know what struggles he's been through. But what I do know is he has no idea how valuable he was to that child, and still is. To everyone else, it might have looked like his love just disappeared, but it's more like he got stuck in a maze and he's been struggling to find the exit. Usually, he's buried himself in a sea of self-loathing. But when I've watched documentaries of fathers who've abandoned their children, whenever they hear that that child is looking for them, they well up with tears, and these are hardened, toughened men, with hearts still soft towards that child. If you're a dad who's watching this and you regret leaving, then you may have left because you didn't realise how much you were needed as a father. This was always about you and how you saw yourself. But it's not too late for you to climb that mountain again for your child. She'll have her walls up because she won't feel safe with you yet. She'll need to test you first to see if your actions line up with your words. She needs to see you taking a difficult path to find her again, so that she can trust in your staying power and know that you're not going to run from hard things anymore. Don't be afraid of those tests, because you need to know for yourself that you can do hard things now. One of the hard things that you'll have to do is tell her that you're sorry and that it wasn't her fault. She may not believe your words right away, but say them anyway. She's not wanting perfection from you. So go to counselling, get some support around you, gather your strength, then come find her. If you've been abandoned as a child, then you've carried a load that was way too big for you. But your shoulders are big now, you've grown, and as an adult you can look back on your abandonment and fully realise that it wasn't your fault. It wasn't about you at all. Your father knew that. He just never told you. Look, abandonment messes with kids. That's just the truth. So we show up for these kids, we talk about it, and we stay. And if we do this right, they know that being left behind had nothing to do with them. Share this with someone who needs to hear this.